Hi there. I'm speaking to you from actually outside of my house, and it seems like in Canada we go straight from winter into summer, and it's a really beautiful day. It's actually a little cloudy today. It's a little cloudy, looks like it might rain, but it's nice and warm, and it's temperatures I've kind of forgotten what it feels like here in Canada anyway, and I just wanted to come outside. I didn't want to film inside. So today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how to deal with anger towards someone. I'm going to share through my experience. In the past decade, I can think back on 2 occasions where somebody has really angered me, like really upset me, really hurt me, and my attitude towards that person has really changed, and I was just really angry about it. And the way that I processed this is there was a conversation going on in my head, and I was just like, telling that person off all the time and thinking really negative things about them, and just being really in this like not so good space. But the thing is, for me, it would last, weeks, months, and I don't know like how many months that it would go on for. But this conversation in my head seemed to just get louder and louder and louder. And the thing is, what I found was, on both occasions, that the conversation would get so loud, I would be so angry, and then one day it would just disappear. All of a sudden, without any resolve, any conversation, anything, there was nothing to resolve it. But how I viewed it, my perspective one day would just change. All of a sudden, instead of it being about me, I realized that it wasn't about me, it was about them. And I don't know what caused this shift within me, but for some reason, for me, it just really intensifies, and then one day it just disappears. But today I was listening to a podcast by it's Conversation with Marianne Williamson, and she's the author of A Return to Love, and she's talking to Oprah, and she says, when we feel like we've been done wrong by someone, and someone's hurt our feelings and we're angry towards them, the best thing that we can do is send them love. The exercise that she gives is to send them love for 5 minutes at the beginning of every day for 30 days, to send that person love. Because what happens is, I was quite aware that the only person that suffered in that time when I was angry was me, because it was just my conversation with me. It never got outside of my head, it was just within me, and I'm the only person that suffers. Anger is something that's very harmful to us. And so I thought, wow, that's a really interesting exercise, that, to send that person love, because when we have the anger within us, we're closing ourselves off to the abundance that's there, ready to be filled within us. And, I found that in the past year or so, that my life has been full of abundance. I've not had these feelings or thoughts, of anger towards anyone. And, I feel as if my life is just growing, and, I'm experiencing this flow of abundance. And it's just, got me reflecting, and I felt like I really wanted to share that, if you're experiencing this is the way to overcome it. This is an exercise. I think it's an excellent exercise. And I think it's an exercise that I'd like to just take on 5 minutes of my time, and to just sit there and send love, experience love, and then just be sharing this love with the world. So that's my thought for today, and hope you're having a fantastic day, and may the source energy always flow within you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.